Hello everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. So friends, today we have a special guest with us. His name is Sai Kiran, and he is also one of our classroom course student, and he has got selected in Infosys as DSE, Digital System Engineer, for a package of 6.25 lakhs per annum. So today he is here, and he will tell us how did he apply for Infosys DSE, because we know about Infosys System Engineer for a package of 3.6, but today we will be talking about the DSE for a package of 6.25 lakhs. So how did he apply? How was his written test? How was the interview round? Okay, each and everything he is definitely going to share with you so that you will be also able to achieve. So before we proceed further, so congratulations, Saikiran, for getting selected in Infosys as DSE.
Yeah, thank you, sir. And it's been a great opportunity for me to share my interview experiences and thanking the online study for you team once.
So basically, we should thank you because it's a very kind gesture that you guys get selected and you are ready to help others. Okay, so can you tell me a bit about yourself, and then we will deep inside your written and the interview rounds and other things.
And coming to myself, my name is Saikiran Vadarapu, and I'm currently pursuing my bachelor's in computer science at MBSR Engineering College, Usmania University, Hyderabad.
Mm.
And coming I'm very good at problem solving, and I work mostly on the Java based technologies. So because of that, and I as of now I had three offers.
Mhm,
One as Infosys Digital Specialist Engineer for 6.25, and
mhm.
another from Cognizant for the Gen C Elevate role. Yeah, that's all.
Okay,
That's
great.
a small bit about me.
Okay, thank you. So how did you apply for this Infosys DSE examination?
Infosys DSE, yeah. Infosys DSE is a digital specialist engineer role.
Mhm,
So basically, it is one of the assessments that is conducted by the Infosys at its colleges, like whatever the colleges that are collaborated with Infosys. So it
mhm.
conducts the assessment for the recruiting the candidates for the specialist programmer role and digital specialist engineer role. So fortunately, our campus we had Infosys has visits our campus regularly. So we got a mail from our placement cell. So in the first week of August, we got a notification from the Infosys team. So I have registered for that, and they have conducted the test on the August 8th. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, how many sections were there in the DSE role for the Infosys, and what was the duration, and what was the difficulty level? How did you prepare? So, we wanted to know each and everything.
Actually, there is only one single assessment that is being conducted for to recruit the specialist programmers and DSC role. So based upon the performance in the same assessment, they will
Mhm,
shortlist the students for both the roles. So the duration of the examination is about 3 hours, and
mhm,
there is only three coding problems.
mhm,
No aptitude, no verbal, nothing. Only three coding problem statements, and we need to solve it in any of the favorable languages.
mhm.
So yeah, based upon the number of test cases passed and the number of problems solved, the students will be shortlisted for the DSC role and the SP role.
Okay.
And
So, yeah. So, do you remember?
coming to the difficulty
Mhm.
level, I could say that it ranges from easy to medium to hard because there are three different questions. So each question varies with the different different difficult levels.
Okay. So, can you do you remember like what was the coding questions? I mean, not exactly, but like based on the boxes or
Mm,
based on something like so. All the three questions, and
yes,
from
yes.
which topic? Like it was from graph, trees, or something like that. So, some more details about that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Actually, Infosys conducts this three questions
Mhm,
in the assessment. So one question was from basic operations, like based on the normal problem solving, you can solve one of the problem. Like,
mhm,
and one more other problem that you have to follow the greedy approach, and one more other problem you need to use the dynamic programming approach. So questions were mostly from the arrays and the trees, graphs, but the applications wise they are different. Like one of the problem we need to use this, like as I have mentioned,
mhm.
one question needs the greedy approach, and one more question needs the dynamic programming, and one more question we can we can solve using our coding problem solving techniques.
Okay. And what is the duration for each question? And for you, all the three test cases were passed?
No. Actually, if my all the three coding question test cases were passed, I would have been
Oh,
selected for
yes.
the SP role.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
actually, there is no limit exactly, because we can there is intersectional navigation, like we can solve partially one question, we can move to another question, and we can move to third question again, we can come back to first question. So it was no time limit for specific question. Intersectional navigation is allowed. And coming to how many questions I have solved, I have solved one question completely. 100% test cases have been executed, and one more question it was partially executed, and third question none of the test cases were executed.
Okay. And for all three, like
Mm.
there was some duration, like 2 hours for three questions or 3 hours for these three questions, or nothing like that, or they had given like
Nothing like that. Nothing
so
like that. We
so
can
they had
solve
give.
one question in 10 minutes as
Oh,
yeah.
no, no. I
Nothing.
mean, the timing will be fixed, right? Like 10 to 1, this test is there because they will not give you half day or 1 day
Yeah,
complete.
yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. My interview was scheduled from 11 to 2. Morning 11 to 2, 3 hours.
Okay,
So
okay,
yeah.
okay. So, so 8th of August, you had the written exam. So when did you get the result for the written exam? When was your interview conducted?
Yeah, and the result I have received it on August 24th. I have received the result through
Okay.
Infosys, so that I have cleared their initial screening process, and I have been selected for their interview process. And my interview was also scheduled on 29th August. Yeah, they have given the scheduled mail also.
Okay. So you had only one round of the interview, right? So because Infosys conducts only one round of the interview.
Yeah, only one round. So yeah, they have conducted one round only. So based upon our performance in that role, they will either observe for the DSC role, or people who they think they did not met that DSC cutoff, they will be observed for the system engineer role. That is the plus point actually if we shortlist for DSC.
Okay,
So there may be the probability that we can shortlist for SC role also.
okay. So like, how was your interview? For how many hours it was, and what was the question asked? So let us deep dive into the interview round.
Yeah, actually my interview was scheduled on 29th August at morning 9:40 to 10:20. It was a 40 minutes interview which was scheduled. So yeah, and I was it was conducted on the WebEx, Cisco WebEx, and the interview, yeah, it went very smooth actually. And coming to the interviewer, he was very senior person actually. So I literally felt that it would be a little more difficult, but actually he made my interview very much easier, because and he has initially they have asked me about myself, and he has specifically had made that I have to tell about myself in the past, about my past 3 years only. Like I need to include about the achievements or projects, internships, everything in my about my past 3 years only. I need to include, and I need to tell about that. So yeah, and I have about my everything like internship projects and all. So and actually, and he asked me to present my project also. So yes, I have presented my project, and yeah, he has asked me to share my screen and show the project. So I have showed him the project, and even by showing also, the interviewer has asked me like they are generally they test us whether we have done it by ourselves or not. So whenever I am scrolling this and that, he asked me like how did you get this page, like what tech stack have you used, how will you fetch the data from the database using JDBC, and all those questions he have asked, and I have answered everything. And he has asked mostly about my projects. So after the project, he has asked me about Java based questions, because I mostly worked on Java. So he has asked me about Java, like threads. He has asked me about the Java threads, and difference between the array list versus array. And he has also asked me to show the exception handling. Like he has asked me to share my IDE and exhibit this exception handling. And normal questions like he has asked me those technical questions. And coming to he had asked me these questions, my project, this technical stuff for 15 to 20 minutes.
Mhm.
And coming to the next 10 minutes, he has asked me like, how did you know about DSC role? How have you applied? And what questions have you solved? Like he has asked me like how many questions I have solved in the assessment, and
Mhm.
he has asked me that questions and what is my like I have told how I have said to you like
Mhm.
even I have told him that I have
Mhm.
solved these particular questions and these are the test case executed. So he asked me like what was the approach that I have used. Actually, the question is like a sliding window based problem. So I have
Mhm.
told him like I can use it by using the two for loops and all. I have asked, I have told in that, but he have told that he has said that you can also solve it using recursion. So it was went on a very technical based communication that has went, and I have told him about what were the approaches. And the second question also,
Mhm.
like since the partial test cases were executed, so I have
Mhm.
told him like what happened, like how why only partial test case is executed. So everything I have explained him.
Mhm.
So I felt that he seemed satisfied with all my explanation, and initial expression is best since he asked my project. I have explained everything about the project. Like
Mhm.
he was very bit satisfied, and my entire interview went very smooth.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is what my experience, and it went in. It was closed in 30 minutes only.
Okay. Okay.
Interview was ended up in 30 minutes.
So yes, I can. So you have explained like all the interview procedure and written test. And if any student is having any doubt, so they can reach out to you via your LinkedIn ID that will be given in the description. So before we leave, I wanted you to tell that how students should prepare. I mean, which topic they should focus more if they wanted to get into the DSE role of Infosys, like in the coding, which all topics are important and how did they should prepare. So I wanted to put a light on that.
Yes, actually, in order to crack DSC, Infosys DSC role, one should be very much proficient in the coding.
Mhm.
So, who are aspiring for the to aim to get a package of 6.25 LPA for the DSC role,
Mhm.
I suggest that they should do more problem solving in the platforms like HackerRank and CodeChef, LeetCode. There are various platforms where we can learn coding, improve our problem solving. So I suggest everyone to use this particular IDs and improve their problem solving skills. And coming to the topics, I could say like because arrays, strings, basic things are basic problems were mostly on the arrays, strings, and bitwise operations, graphs, trees, graphs, trees, and linked lists, and
Mhm.
other normal operations like we have bit masking and hashing. So one need to be proficient in those topics as well if they want to crack this DSC and SPRO.
Mhm.
So since there are three questions, if you solve one question and more question, one and more, you
Mhm.
can probably get a chance for a DSC interview.
Mhm.
And if you solve two and more questions, two
Mhm.
questions completely and one more question partially, you will sit for a SP interview. So yeah, since there are many resources that are available in open source like in YouTube, in Google, so simply you can search for any topic and get your topics cleared and improve your problem solving skills.
Okay.
That's what I can say. That's what I can suggest to simply.
Okay. The last question to you is like how online study for you helped you in achieving this Infosys DSE role, or that is, I can also say like your dream job.
Yes, actually, it's my dream job as well because it's a big MNC, and yes, as actually online study for you has really helped me because now I am giving interview. It's really a proud for me because 3 to 4 months back I was one of the one who was watching the Infosys DSC experiences in YouTube channels like what was the questions that being asked and what was that, and so I have learned a lot from the interview experiences that were really conducted by the online study for you, and even the YouTube videos also made on the aptitude and verbal and even the coding questions, some of the coding snippets and their coding syntax analysis. So everything I have followed the online study for you materials and all. So it has really helped me and contributed to my success as well. And yeah, it's and I will suggest the online study for you for every member, for each and every viewer who is watching this video. And yeah, you can follow and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any notification for this. Uh, and many more interview experiences are being coming up, and you can learn a lot from the experiences.
True.
And happy learning. Thank you.
Yeah. So definitely, Saikiran. So we always learn from the experiences, either from other experience or from our experience.
Yes,
So,
yes,
but generally,
yes, yes.
like people learns from the other experience only. So others has done mistakes. They have done good things, bad things. So from their experience, if we learn, then we will not be in the same trouble like how they were. So definitely, these experiences would help them, and people will reach out to you on your LinkedIn ID. So I hope you will
Yes,
be able
yes,
to help them. And definitely, as you said, you have also made it to Gen Z Elevate congregant. So we will be also having experience session with you for Gen Z Elevate. So thank you, Saikiran, for coming
yeah,
to our
it's
platform and guiding the student.
yeah. Thank you, sir.